How you guys doing? We're almost in February. Today's actually my birthday, so I'm gonna do this little video. I've been owing you guys for a while. A little flock update. Outside of the Cubans, everybody knows I've basically dwindled down the birds I have thieving, and all I have are some crosses that I'm making and some of my pretty birds, which I haven't uploaded the video. So let me show you some of those birds now. So these are like my best birds when it comes to rearing chicks. And you can see here they have two, these are not their babies. There's gonna be a dark bird, you saw that nice turd, and it's gonna be a light bird. He might be a grizzle, but these birds are great parents, man, and both of the chicks are pretty even. So this is from the grizzle male and the dark female there. Again, these are Cubans. So let's see, these are gonna be on par with the next birds I'm gonna show you, age-wise. So I'll probably fly them all together in their first couple of months. See this pair? This is a young Cuban hen, and I didn't really have plans for her. So I just had her here to be I heard the word is a pumper, to raise babies. But it's her first time, so I kind of let her settle with this guy, and look at that baby's beak. I think this is their child, because I did put 2 eggs, but only one of them hatched. So I believe this was theirs. It's gonna be interesting. I'm probably gonna fly it. This bird's like an awesome dad, even with his face. He's a great dad, and obviously you can see her. It's gonna be probably somewhere in the middle, but you could already see his little camel face. So I like doing these crosses every so often. So let's see what comes out of there. Like I said, I always keep pretty birds, even though I know some people don't like these type of powders. But I always like the old Spanish birds. So this is the only female Cuban that I have. Again, this is not from a line of birds. These are some birds that I had here, and I ended up sending to a pair of birds to Hialeah, and I kept 2 offspring. I'm gonna show you her brother, and I think you've seen her in my other videos. I'm gonna start using her to adapt males because she flies good, and obviously she hasn't been caught. I released her by herself. I got her and the male that I've gotten the captures that I've uploaded the videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and soon I'm gonna put some birds up in the boxes in the roof of the coop, and I'm gonna go ahead and after a month or so I'm gonna put her together with them and release them together, and hopefully the male will stick up there to the new box. So this bird right here is the sibling of the red hen that I just showed you. All right, and then this is another female from my Heniense lines. Obviously she's crossed. She's actually the daughter of the bird with all the Granadino cock, the white bird. She's a daughter with a grizzle hen of mine that I no longer have, which is on my logo. So again, this is the sibling of those birds that I sent off to Hialeah, the pair. I kept the both recessive reds. So I did this pairing in hopes of them gonna be able to get some recessive red birds, but we'll see what happens, because he's doesn't set on the nest yet, and then they've been laying eggs instead of in the nest on the wire. So soon, if I can't get any eggs and be successful, I'm gonna have to put them on the roof and use them to thieve, because if not, he's of no use to me. Here's another white bird. Like I said, this is a son of the surrogate parents that I have, what is it called, the pumpers. So I'm keeping him around to hopefully use him for future crosses to hatch the siblings that I want. There's a little Cuban hen here. Again, I'm only gonna breed to males that I think makes sense, so I have some little stuff here left over. There's a little Cuban hen I have that I'm waiting to use her. This was a bird, a female that was a nuisance to a buddy of mine in Hialeah from a neighbor right across the street. So once he caught her, you know, he gave her to me. I got to see what I breed her to though, because these colors here are hawk magnets. So I'm trying to breed her to a solid colored or dark bird, because the only one that I have right now is the grizzle, and breeding her to a grizzle, I'm gonna get more, you know, brown grizzles. So you guys know the Cubans, that I have, I already got a set of chicks which I'll show you in this video off of these two. Okay, the grizzle cock with this hen, and they have another set of eggs there, although one of their eggs is from another pair of birds that the eggs cracked, so I threw them in here. This right here is a Cuban Rafeña hen. Her brother was a successful bird that I had thieving here for a long time. Did well, never got on the cables behind my house, but I ended up having to sell him because my neighbor across the street put I guess a female or one bird, and man, after like a year or two of not doing anything I didn't like, he started just landing across the street. So I had to basically sell him to somebody. He already had over 10 captures. You could probably see some of them there on my channel. She's a Cuban Rafeña mix. So I'm waiting on her to get babies from her. I've had some females from her that were really good, but they got captured. So I gotta see, you know, how I manage my females and stuff. Male he's a small bird, even though he comes from like a large breed of Henienses. And I just have him here. He's super like aggressive, pain in the butt. I might get rid of him. I don't fly my purebred birds, and like, again, the only reason I have love for him is because of his mom. She came from the first grizzle that I got, which was a Heniense, and then I had her daughter, and now I got him. But he came out with a, you know, blue like his sister. There's a sister I have outside with another recessive red cock, and she's a more skinnier bird than him. But I don't know if he could raise chicks, I might keep him around, but he's more intent on being a pit bull than I don't see him being a very seductive bird with a female. We'll see what happens. This is a son of a white grenadino bird that I have, if you've seen in my videos. And I tried to pair him up with a female, but he was being a little aggressive. So I ended up pairing her with another bird that's a brother of his from a different female. This is actually from my grizzle hen with that bird. And I misspoke on the recessive red male, the Heniense. He's actually he is the sibling of the recessive red hen, not the other male. He's a son of hers, so I misspoke there. So this is one of those pretty birds that I keep because of who his mom was, and obviously I like his dad, but he has a different nose, you can tell. So here, this is a Cuban hen, and this is the bird that I sent to Kevin, that hen, la combata, Vaya combata blanca. This is her son with the Granadino bird that's outside. So that's not nice of him. With this Cuban hen, she just laid an egg, the first set of eggs. They ended up getting up early, so I don't know, I think he sees a young bird, and this is not good for the camera. I feel like flicking him, asshole. Sorry about the words, but hopefully if they can hatch these babies, it'll be good. If not, again, if you can't breed and I can't take care of you, I'm gonna have to get rid of you. There's no point on him being aggressive with that female, so we'll see what happens. This is a recessive red male from my Laudino that I sold to California. So I have him here alone. I had him with a female to see if he would rear the chicks, but that female, she's giving me issues before. It was with the Rafeña female, so now I'm gonna just leave him here for a while and see what matchups I do with him later on. I might go with a Cuban, maybe even that grizzle brown Cuban that I had there, even though I want to breed Cubans with Cubans, since I don't have anything thieving right now. Those are creative inventions that I'll, you know, if I put them out there, I'll show them to you guys later. Sometimes it ain't worth all the feeding and the cleaning you gotta do to have those chicks, so we'll see what happens. Also, I noticed my cage, or maybe that's why the male's being aggressive, because the back of the divider there is split open. So I don't know if that's what he's sensing, another male, and he's a little aggressive. Let me fix the cage. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any matchups maybe you'd like to see, please comment in the section below. What pairings would you like me to make? As you saw, I had some males and females separated. That being said, I'm gonna talk to my partner Shiv and see if I download a different app. I'm using iMovie right now, and it's very limited in how I can prepare these videos. And also my iPhone is, the image quality is very bright, so I'm gonna be seeing if I could have something more crispy with less filters to bring the light brightness down. But once more, thank you guys. Please share and subscribe, and to the next video. Thank you.